Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by All Access Media. It's titled Cardi B Clown JT Bad. JT in shambles after Lil Uzi gets sued. Deletes her Twitter and song flops. Oop. Speaking of the song, I just reacted to it over on my Patreon. It is up right now. Check it out if you want to hear my thoughts. Had a lot of strong opinions and it's a lot of discourse about JT specifically because I reacted to Icy Spicy and Sexy Red as well in that vid, but I feel like a lot of the discourse was surrounding JT. A lot of people had a lot of things to say, so very interesting combo over there. Check it out. Come join the community. Join the discussion, child. Anyway, we're going to see what Cardi B had to say. I don't know why JT will be in shambles about Lil Uzi getting sued. Like, that's on him. What they got to do with her? But yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Well, it seems like the tables have flipped real quick on JT. Lil Uzi and Roc Nation are getting sued after an ex-assistant accused him of harassing her. She says that he sent her all kind of explicit text messages saying, "Let me rub your clappers," and he also demanded that she lay down with him. Not only that, this assistant is also alleging that he made her work for JT without the assistant getting paid. Do you guys remember when JT and Cardi B was going back and forth on social media? Stefan Diggs has this.
Okay, that's why she's clowning her, because JT was dragging Cardi for similar allegations, you know. So it's like, you was talking about Cardi is saying this, not me. I don't give a fuck. But Cardi probably like, oh, you talking shit about my situation, but the whole time your nigga on some bullshit too. He got his own allegations going on. What you gotta say about this? So okay, now I see.
Situation where Chris basically accused him of doing some things to him, and JT was basically saying that she wanted justice for Chris, and now it seems like she's going through something similar. So Lil Uzi,
see, this is why you don't be messy and get into other people's shit, okay? Because she was doing a whole lot of, all right? Just because she was mad at Cardi, was like dragging that man into it, and like, I feel like that was a bit, well, never mind. Because Cardi did make comments about Lil Uzi on Magnet. So, okay. That's why JT felt the need to do it on Twitter. But I don't know.
His ex-assistant basically talked about how his behavior escalated from working long.
I just think it's so messy to bring the partners into it. Even when people do that with Nicki Minaj and they, you know, try to take shots at her by bringing her husband into it. I just feel like that's just very messy and just nasty. Like, just focus on the person you beefing with. Why are you trying to come at their loved ones and people around them? Like, I don't know.
To him sending inappropriate text messages. He would send messages like, "Come rub me down before you leave. I'm by myself right now. Send me something." He would also say things like, "You're more than my assistant. You're my B word." She said that she worked 12 to 39 hours, paid for business expenses out of pockets, and was denied overtime or reimbursement. So this news hit the blogs today, but yesterday people noticed that JT deactivated her Twitter, and people thought that she deactivated her Twitter because she released a project called Girls Gone Wild, and it did not do that well, so people thought that's why she deleted or, deactivated her Twitter, because her song had flopped. But it seems like she deactivated her Twitter so she didn't have to see all of this stuff about her and Lil Uzi on social media.
One of the carbs were dragging her for film. So she just didn't want to be bothered. Like, you know what? I'm clocking out. I don't know why people feel the need to delete their Twitter or deactivate it though. Just don't check it. Maybe that's their way of like trying to restrain themselves from like checking in. They just like, I gotta deactivate it or else I'll be quick to look. But it's just like, just don't look.
There was an update on the case. It says that the assistant quietly dropped the case just after 17 days. I wonder if they paid her some hush money or what is going on. But it seems like Cardi B heard about the news and she has something to say in her Instagram broadcast channel. So Cardi B said, "Don't play about me ever, late but always on time." So people felt as if she was talking about this whole situation that's going on with Lil Uzi and JT, since JT had so much to say about the situation with Stefan Diggs. People on social media feel like this is JT's karma because she has so much to say about Cardi B's man Stefan Diggs and his allegations. Meanwhile, Lil Uzi.
But to be fair, Cardi started it first by talking about her man. But I feel like she did a lot though. She was posting a lot of stuff on Twitter about it, about the guy who was making the allegations against Stefan, and just, we want justice for him, and like tagging people. Like, she was just she did a lot. When it's like, if anything, you should have just took that to the booth. And maybe she did, because I didn't listen to her diss tracks about Cardi or whatever. So maybe in the song she did, but it's like, okay, if you did, then that should have been enough. I just feel like it was like overboard to go on Twitter and do all that.
Own allegations going on.
So Chart Data released that JT got 221,000 streams first day for Girls Gone Wild, right? However, they turned around and tweeted 2 hours later that she actually got 139,000 streams on Spotify for the first day. And JT deactivated after the announcement that she got 221,000. So I can only imagine how she feels like seeing how much she really got. I think she deactivated because Lil Uzi and Roc Nation are currently being sued for labor violations and sexual harassment from a former personal assistant.
Y'all done made JT deactivate. Her man is being sued. Roc Nation is being sued. Let's get into the details. Now, right now, we don't know who this is because she's suing by Jane Doe. She's suing for, workplace SH, failure to pay her compensation. This is what's going on. She claims she worked for Uzi between 2022 and this year and says the job left her drained and broke. She was promised a $50,000 salary after leaving her job at Balenciaga, but ended up working extreme hours, sometimes up to 39 hours straight, while covering her own travel, food, and work expenses. In the lawsuit, apparently he crossed serious boundaries because he was sending her inappropriate vanish mode messages like, come rub me down before you leave, let me see that booty, I'm by myself right now, send me something. She also said he asked her to stay in his hotel room.
That's not funny, obviously, if this is accurate, but that just is a crazy choice of words. Let me see that booty. What? If I'm just your assistant, you just sending me that out the blue, that sounds crazy.
Telling her, I just want to sleep, I don't like sleeping by myself, I won't touch you. And obviously, I guess he became angry and verbally abusive when she was like, no. This is what was shared, y'all can screenshot it. Here's some more texts he sent her. Y'all can screenshot this.
Oh, he said, stop being so fucking soft. This is me to you. No black rapper will be able to tell a white girl stop being soft. Huh? Well, today I am. I understand that. What are you talking about? No black rapper will be able to tell a white girl stop being soft. Well, today I am. Stop being soft. That's what he goes on to say again. I don't care if you mad, sad, cry, whatever. You a girl. You supposed to. You are more than my assistant. You my bitch. Yeah, that's what we went over.
So she's also accusing him of making racially charged comments, saying no black rapper would be able to tell a white girl stop being soft. Well, today I am. She claims the harassment got worse when he was on Xanax and Moxie, and that he often sent her aggressive texts while under the influence. She said by 2024, she started going to therapy for burnout, emotional distress. Around the same time, JT had fired her assistant, so Uzi made her work for JT without any additional pay. Now she says after years of what she calls harassment, overwork, and unpaid labor, she finally quit in April, calling it a breaking point, and the lawsuit accuses Roc Nation executives of ignoring her repeated complaints and failing to take action. So she's suing for emotional distress, unpaid wages, and damages. And some of you ended up dragging JT instead of Uzi, but we'll see when we come.
I have the tables turned, okay? JT had so much to say about Cardi B, man. Promising that he would not touch her. When she refused, he kept messaging her, harassing her. Don't you have a girlfriend? Why are you acting like this? Girl,
all the way up until 2005, she had to endure workplace abuse, retaliation, and harassment.
Okay, all saying the same thing. Oh my god, this sounds crazy. I know Nicki is having a kiki. She is happy that Roc Nation somehow is getting brought down, okay? Because they included in the lawsuit as well. But the fact that she got paid off after 17 days is crazy. Well, it doesn't explicitly say she was paid off, but for it to get dropped that quickly, that makes it seem like they reached an agreement and gave her some type of money. So, interesting stuff. It sucks that JT has to be dragged into this though and like blamed for, his nonsense, but maybe more so people are just dragging her because of what she did with Cardi and Stefan and not just because she's Uzi's girlfriend, because it's like, yeah, she ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, if he's on some weird shit, then that's him. Like, she shouldn't be held responsible. But yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, like I said, I reacted to JT's song. Seems like the streets are not fucking with it, and they didn't even tune in. But what do y'all think about the song? And if you want to hear my thoughts, check out the Patreon link down below. But let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.